fighting now is for the sport, and like it's a beautiful thing. Now, if somebody was I'm waiting for the right person to road rage with me. I tell you that. Like, I'm ready to hop out the car. He was like, whenever you're gonna turn pro when you're like 26. He told me, and he kept telling me that. Like, and I was like, 26 is coming. It's right around the corner. I'm getting closer and closer. It wasn't like whenever I turned 26, I'm like, oh shit, I got to turn pro. No, I didn't even think about it. It just kind of happened. Same feeling in a fight. Like, whenever you're getting your hands wrapped, you're like, there's no turning back after this. After they mark your hands are sealed for war. Like, there's no turning back. And then in MMA, when they shut that cage, I didn't know my strength, and I would just punch him, like have no control.
That's kind of fucked up, because with me, you just let loose, and all the other new guys, I'm like...
He was my test dummy. It's a different kind of friendship whenever y'all are in there fighting each other, hitting each other. I never had a friend I never had somebody I hit and we were friends after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some lady was asking her who she's fighting. She was like, oh, I'm fighting this girl named Nadia. And I was in the stall all listening, like, what is she gonna say? And she was like, yeah, but I got it. But I ended up winning that fight, and that was a confidence booster too. Just when you hear something like that, it's like, oh, it gets to you. You gotta it's all mental from there. You're like, you just gotta be mentally strong. Like I said, I've been focused on boxing. I fell in love with it. I love MMA. That was where wrestling started, whatever. MMA was great. I fell in love with boxing because I was like, I don't have to worry about somebody snapping my legs in half and this and that, which I love ground game too. But I'm open to it. I did these classes last year for a good 8-9 months. I feel good just motivating other women, just motivating them to get their day started this way and just try to put that on them, living a healthy lifestyle.
Want to see shit like this? Or shit like this? Make sure you use our promo code TFS806, discounts, tickets, and pay-per-view.
And don't forget to use the website, not the app.
Oh, thank you for being here, Nadia.
Of course. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for having me.
Thank you.
I was kind of nervous coming up here, but I'm glad I came. Y'all are cool people, so thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you for
Yeah,
doing
I've been seeing y'all's videos all over Instagram.
For real?
That's I see it every time I get on Instagram. I see y'all's videos, so I'm like, hell yeah, y'all are giving. Of course, that's good. Representing 806.
806.
I see that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a fight coming up too?
Yes, in the works. It's not sealed in the deal yet, but September 22nd in Hard Rock City, New Jersey. Over there it's by New York. And it's right there, by the ocean too. I looked it up, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. I had never been that far. So yeah, that's exciting. My opponent would be, her name is Isabel Lopez. She's about my age. I'm 26, and she has about the same amount of experience I have, so I think it'd be a really good matchup. She's a little bit taller than me. I'm 5'5", I think she's 5'7", so she has a little height advantage, but that's okay. That's okay, I can work with that. But yeah, so that's what's in the works right now.
Okay, and then you had a pro fight. You just turned pro,
I just turned pro. I just turned pro last month, a month ago, I think, today. Actually, yeah, a month ago today. Yeah, and that was all the way in Indianapolis, Indiana. And we flew out there. It was a good experience. Fought a tough girl. After that fight, I seen she went on to fight for a title belt in Colombia, and she won. So I was like, I'm gonna need you to run that back. But yeah, I had lost by decision in that fight, but it was a really good fight, close fight. But yeah, and it was on her own promotion, so that was her own show. I think that was her third show.
On some Mayweather shit?
That's her own promotion. So, and it's called La Jefa Promotions. But yeah, she's doing her own thing over there. Big things.
She gave herself the title fight?
No, that I think that one, yeah, that one is like for a different promotion, but that'd be nice.
That'd be
That's a
crazy.
good idea. Maybe I should do that.
Some Jake Paul shit.
Speaking of Jake
Yeah.
Paul, you see that he's fighting Gervonta Davis, bro?
I don't think they're gonna fight.
I think it's gonna happen. It's an exhibition too.
I thought that was like AI or something.
Nah,
Like
yeah,
I thought that was
kinda
fake.
Yeah, I thought it was fake too.
Because Gervonta posted a story about it,
For
like
real?
talking hellish shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be scripted, bro.
It's an exhibition, bro. It's like Logan Paul and Mayweather. Like, you know how no one won that
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the same thing.
How do you feel about those fights? Like those exhibition fights?
Like the one like Jake Paul and
Yeah.
Gervonta.
Like,
I
it
don't know.
matter,
You know,
like,
it's for. I mean, I don't know.
it's all for money.
Yeah, it's all for the money, and I don't know. Maybe if I make it that big, maybe I do some shit like that too.
For
So
the
I can't
paycheck.
knock it.
Can't even blame them.
Yeah, because they be getting paid. Shoot.
I heard like Mike Tyson got like 50 million.
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to show his ass on Netflix.
Yeah,
Gets
that
him on
was
the cheek,
crazy.
bro. That's cheap, bro.
That was crazy.
So that girl you fought went on and got a title fight after?
Yeah, like the week after.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. So it did give me confidence, and like I said, I was already trying to turn pro for like 9 months already. None of the fights were falling through, opponents pulling out, opponents getting hurt. So, I mean, whenever the time came for this fight, everything was going good, smooth. I was getting like sponsors. Everything was just going smooth. Fight camp, weight cut. The fight happened. It was great, and I just feel like it was just all God's timing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all that time, that 9 months, I was like, oh, like why isn't it not happening? And you just, it's like I look back, I'm like, you just gotta trust God. You know, that's, you know, if I would have fought any sooner, I wouldn't have been as ready as I was on my pro debut. You know what I mean? But yeah, so.
Because I remember you had a lot of fights that didn't go through.
Yeah.
And the amateurs and
Yeah,
everything.
you know, even in that's another reason why I decided to turn pro, just because in amateurs that was happening a lot, like opponents, just fights weren't falling through. I'm like, I'm just wasting time here. Like if I want to take it to the next level, that's up to me. So just train my ass off. And we train with pros. Like our
Yeah.
gym, we got pro fighters, we got amateur fighters too, but like we're getting pro level training here,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I'm surrounded by killers. I'm becoming one too, you know what I mean? Jonathan knows.
Nah.
Jonathan knows.
Pillow hands.
Yeah,
Let
we
me
be
get back in
sparring. It's been a while, but
When I was getting ready for a fight,
yeah, we.
That was the last time we
you know?
sparred?
Yeah, that's been what, like a year?
what, 6,
almost?
7 months.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
I remember I slipped your jab and I hit you with a 3-2-3.
I bet he recorded. That's the only thing he hit me with. Did you-
Nah, because when I was cutting weight and we sparred, remember the day before?
Oh yeah, I remember when you were cutting weight,
And
because you
that's
weren't
the only
sparring
time-
like usual.
So you
Like,
took
and I've
advantage?
been there. Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
take advantage. But no, yeah, it's hard sparring when you're cutting weight because your energy just isn't
a
there.
motherfucker.
Like, you know. But yeah, thanks for being my sparring partner.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
Jonathan's helped me like through all my fights, get ready for my fights. And I remember when he first came to the gym, I was like, fresh meat. Fresh, I'm
advantage?
gonna put these hands on him, and I did.
The first time?
But that, you know, we just helped each other grow. Jonathan helped me grow, just like I did with him. So, and we're still growing, just continually. It don't stop, you know.
I remember the first time I sparred, they told me I was going to spar you, and I was like, fuck, I'm sparring a girl. and I'm
Nobody
not
wants
gonna hit
to
her
spar the
hard.
girl. Nobody wants to
And
get
then you
hit
hit me
by the
hard
girl.
as shit right away, and I was like, fuck. It's the only place I can hit a girl.
You're right. Like, bitch. You take advantage of that shit.
I see you fight, put the headgear back in.
Like, never mind, I'm not sparring today.
Hell no.
That shit's funny. So, when did you start fighting? How old were you when you decided to get into it?
I think I was 20. I think I had just turned 22.
Because you
or
used
I
to
was
wrestle,
21.
right? In high school?
Yeah, I wrestled when I was younger, like in elementary. Didn't wrestle in middle school. Wrestled all throughout high school. And by my senior year, I was ranked to win state that year. But I got pregnant, and that put everything on a pause. Became a mom, did the mom thing, and then eventually found my way into a jiu-jitsu gym, and that's where it all started. Back up everything. It was like jiu-jitsu and wrestling kind of go hand in hand. Yeah. So I fell in love with that because I felt like I picked up where I left off, and it was hard, senior, like when you're expecting to, take it all the way and then something happens. But that's life. I've learned a lot and grown a lot since then. But yeah, so jiu-jitsu, I trained that. I was training that for like 3 months before I took my first competition in jiu-jitsu. And I was like, let's do it. And I did really well, so I stuck with that. And then just being surrounded by fighters, it just kind of made open that maybe I should do that too. I've always loved it, loved watching it as a kid, oh my gosh, I want to be like a ninja or some cool shit like that, you know what I mean, and beat people up. It just gives you confidence. But
Would you get in fights in school growing up?
Not really until high school.
Not
I
until
did.
high school.
Yeah, there was some. Oh gosh.
That was
In high school, let's not go there. No, I did try to, some girls tried to jump me, and I had some friends that had my back or whatever, and it was a big old rumble and tumble. And then I had some girls, for no reason, I didn't even know these girls, but they were waiting for me after I got out of wrestling practice, and my arms were like noodles that day. I remember we maxed out on weights that morning, had a bit live wrestling all throughout the class. I was drained. It was the end of the week. I had all my stuff ready to take home to clean. I come out and these girls were they were just waiting for me, and they were like, "What's up?" They said that I was talking crap, but I wasn't. And they just bum rushed me. Well, one of them did. She bum rushed me, and I flew back, hit my head on the concrete, and I just dropped all my stuff. I wrestled her down to the ground and pounded her, and then everybody's like, "Coach is coming." So I was like, "Let's go to the park. Let's take it to the park." So it was funny. They were all walking. I had a friend that had a car at the time, so we drove past them, in the logo, we drove past them to the park down the street, and we ended up. I called my mom. I'm like, "Mom, I'm about to get in a fight at the park. I need you there. Bring me 2 lighters," because at that time, I had just found out, or somebody told me, if you hold 2 lighters in your hands, that it's going to help you in a fight. So they brought me 2 lighters. And I remember before I threw the first punch, that girl was like, "She has a knife." But I did it. But anyways, yeah, it was crazy. We ended up fighting, but
Did you win?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I won, but I did go home. She kicked me in the rib, and my rib was killing me. And we had practice. Wrestling, it's every day. So I was so scared to tell my coach. So I did it, and it was just, it was bad. I paid for it. But, I didn't get into another fight after that. Nobody wanted to mess with me after that. But, yeah, that was the last. I don't do that now. I don't. It's
You do that
fighting now
now
is for the sport, and it's a beautiful thing. I don't. Now, if somebody was I'm waiting for the right person to road rage with me. I tell you that. I'm ready to hop out the car. You got the right one today. I'm just waiting.
Feel bad for whoever does it.
Yeah, I know, I do too.
Even if it's a guy.
I have this even if it's a guy, shoot.
So you've been training. I see that you have a women's class that you're running. How's that been going for you?
Oh, it's been going great. I did these classes last year for a good 8-9 months, and it went great. I feel good just motivating other women, just motivating them to get their day started this way, and just try to put that on them, living a healthy lifestyle. Right. Just try to, inspire them, motivate them, just show them that way of living, It's just, and then some of them fall in love with it and stick with it and don't stop, It's somebody has to light that fire or plant that seed, So I just try, and Valerie knows. Your girlfriend, Valerie, she knows. She knows. I'd be yelling at them let's go. And I'm like, how bad do you want it? You know, like somebody, like just hearing somebody like that, that's how my coach was. And that's what helped push me. Like when I was so tired and I wanted to put, just give up, just having somebody yelling there, encouraging you, it really makes a big difference. So I love doing that. I'm probably going to do another one. I just with turning pro and then doing the classes, it's a lot because like I'm got to train, have my training, and I'm doing their training, and then personal training, and then being a mom, being a wife, like all of that is just, it's a lot to juggle. It's a lot, to balance.
And going into that, how do you balance your personal life with training too?
Goodness, I just take it day by day. That's all I can do. We kind of run a schedule around the house. Kids wake up at a certain time, go to sleep at a certain time, we eat at a certain time, so everything's kind of like that. And my kids, they were starting to, well, we always kind of have been, just showing them how to eat right, just being healthy, trying to create healthy habits in that way.
Right.
My parents didn't, our parents didn't know growing up what eating healthy was and stuff like that. We just all ate.
They still don't.
Yeah, they still don't, huh? But yeah, I'm trying to do that, and I know like my sister. I encouraged my sisters. They eat right. They work out. Like I know I inspired them, and. But yeah, just like I said, I just take it day by day, trying to balance it all because it's a lot, and I do take my days off from training. I try to train 6 days a week. Sometimes it's 4 days a week because family first, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But I'm here as much as I can be, and when I am here, and if I did come 4 days, I'm making it up extra by training harder, and yeah, so the balance, it's just day by day, really.
So how'd you manage to get them to eat healthy? Because I be trying to do it with my parents, and they're just like, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was just them seeing my growth in it, and just seeing me transform into another person, and just falling in love with the lifestyle. I think it gave me some life. Like it brought me back to life. Like I'm more motivated now. Like I kind of inspired them in a way, so they're like, oh, I want that,
Like you led by example.
Yeah. So I'm glad I was able to do that, and now that's what they're doing. Everybody's trying to live right, eat right. No more, like at our family gatherings, there's no alcohol anymore. There's like it's just like a lot of us, we have
weed. Nah.
like our family, like usually in gatherings, we want to celebrate with alcohol and feel good and be laughing and stuff, but at the same time, it's like you gotta just enjoy it being sober. Just cherish it being sober, and you get to soak it in 10 times more than being under the influence or whatever.
Next thing you'll forget how the
or like, and that's another thing, like I don't really drink much at all. I probably drank maybe twice in the past year, and it was maybe just one drink, so I hadn't been drunk since like a long time. I haven't been drunk since like 2021. Drunk? Yeah, I haven't. No. I've had a few drinks, but I just I don't want my kids seeing that and just making it normal for them. Because then that's going to be normal for them growing up, and, it's nothing. My parents did it growing up. I don't want that. I don't want my kids. I know that eventually they're going to drink and try it out, but I don't want to encourage that lifestyle at all. So I don't do it, really. I don't. Yeah.
And then I know your daughter talks a lot about how you and Izzy fight. I know you've been posting about all that.
My daughter, she's crazy. She's gonna tell you all the business. All the business,
All the tea.
I can't, she'll spill the tea real quick on me. And, but she has my back. Like she knows she could pick and choose, but, Yeah, she was at the dentist. They were all up in her mouth, and she was like, "Oh yeah, my dad got in a bare knuckle fight," and they looked at me. The dentist, they all looked at me like, "What is she talking about?" And I had to explain to them like, he's a like he did a BKFC fight, which like people, not everybody knows what that is.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Because like
crazy.
you'll bring it up to some people and they're like, it didn't ring any bells. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, there's certain people that are into it. There's certain people that aren't. And some people ask me like, why do you do what you do? I don't know. It's weird. I love it. You know, like why do you do what you do? I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just a lifestyle. Some people are into it, some people aren't. But yeah, Ebony, she's my daughter. I have her in wrestling. That was my base, and I feel like wrestling was like the best base for me because it gave me confidence. It gave me the discipline. It molded me to who I am today. Like if it weren't for wrestling, I wouldn't have. I feel like my mindset wouldn't be as strong as it is. Like I felt like wrestling was like the perfect base to help me with everything else in life, you know. So whenever I jumped in jiu-jitsu, it was all mental, you know, just like I had the greatest coach that just like instilled like great things in me. So I take that into everything else, you know. So yeah, it helps me in boxing push and just push others and everything.
That's how I feel about boxing. Like, it taught me a lot. That I used it outside of boxing, too.
Yeah, you discipline. Like, a lot of people don't know. Like, discipline, like a spank on the butt. No, this ain't that. No, this is discipline, like mind discipline, like disciplining yourself. It's hard.
How everything is connected to.
Yep.
Like eating, running, jump rope.
Yeah.
Your abs, everything fucking matters. And then when you go in the ring, then it doesn't matter how much you train, how much you ran. That sparring is different. Like the conditioning.
Oh yeah, the conditioning. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you don't know until you get in there, and then you know.
God bless.
You know, like that first time sparring, you're like, oh shit. It's like a wake up call. You're like, am I gonna continue? Is this something that I'm gonna dedicate myself to? Like, cause it's hard, you know. So making that commitment. Yeah, especially by a girl. Especially by a girl, you're like, shoot, I don't know if I want to come back.
God forbid.
I'll go to a different gym.
God bless. Allegedly.
Yeah, I hate when they put me with new people usually. Well, whenever I didn't have any control, I didn't know my strength, and I would just punch him, like have no control.
That's kind of fucked up, because with me, you just let loose, and all the other new guys, I'm like.
He was my test dummy.
Everybody else we have that's new, you go easy on them. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Jonathan, I'm like, you're gonna be better, cause with you, it's cause you said you wanted a fight. You know, like you wanted to be a fighter, so I'm like, I gotta fight him like he's gonna be a fighter. You know, but if somebody's just doing it just to train, I'll work with them. You know what I mean?
Like, remember Aaron?
Who?
Aaron, the country guy, the one that put the vending machine.
Oh yeah.
When you went with him, you went freaking light, and I was like, "Wow, that's me and Dion were over here talking shit." We were all recording and shit. Like,
he was beginner. I don't want to break nobody's spirit. I know how it is, because when I first started, everybody would whip on me. Everybody.
And there's no girls either. There's nothing but guys. Huh?
No, but I did meet some karate girls from Canyon, and they came to spar with me. They did something. It's not karate. It's like karate with something. I forgot what it's called, but they have a gym over there in Canyon.
Taekwondo?
No. It's something I hadn't heard of. Samba? I think Samba? Samba? Yeah, something like that. So they came, and that's when we had the cage in here. So it was, you know, and they came and sparred with me. And there's one girl, she was 14, but she was like built, she was solid. Well, we were sparring, and I was putting hands on her or whatever, but she threw this one kick. It was kind of like a teep kick. She like kicked like just straight up, and it hit me like right here in the throat, like oh my gosh. That hurt. I had to play poker face after that. Like, that hurt. I wanted to cry. I'm not even gonna lie. That was like crazy. I didn't want to get close to her again. But yeah, I don't really get many females to come over here because there's really not many, especially here in town. I have Christy over there at Fister's Gym. She's a little bit lighter than me in MMA, you know, but we're cool. We talk, and I wanted to go to her their open mat thing, or it was like open mat for women, but I was out of town, so I was kind of bummed out about that. But they've always been like welcoming and like always told us like come train over here, and but Christy's the only other girl that I know of that competes, you know.
I know there's a girl in Lubbock, I think her name is Joy Shepherd, I think.
Oh yes, I had seen that she had made her debut, right, amateur? Yeah,
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I had seen that. And then there's another girl in Plainview named Angelica too. She's a lighter weight, but she just turned pro not too long ago. Yeah, in MMA. So those are like the closest girls to me, but other than that, I don't really have many options, just guys, which I'm okay with because they're stronger, you know. Well, not dogging my women are freaking strong, because I go in there and I face some girls like young, like teenagers that has some hands, you know. Like when I first started in here, there's I don't even know where she was from. There's a girl that came and sparred me, and yeah, I had to go home in silence. Yeah, because it was like when I first started, like I didn't even have a fight or nothing yet, just training, you know, and I thought I could spar, or I thought I could fight, but no, she let me know I couldn't.
So that was him. When first time he came in here, he thought he could fight.
Oh yeah?
I was a football player too, so I was in my fucking head and shit.
Oh yeah.
And so I came into so thinking, like, mind you, I was hitting the weights every day, and
right.
So I think I could overpower people. Clearly not. I got my ass beat.
I feel like a lot of like the average person that lifts and like they're active, they think they could fight. Yeah. Like I thought I could fight when I came in here. Yeah, too. You probably thought you could fight, and then I let you know real quick. Just kidding.
It's a humbling experience though, for sure.
It was a humbling than a motherfucker for me, because it was hurt.
Yeah, I still have like, even though I'm pro, I still like training with or sparring pros. I still go home thinking like, damn, like I have a lot to work on, you know. It's humbling. So every time I get in there and spar, no matter who it is, even the amateurs, like I'm like, damn, like, because you make little mistakes in there, you know, and
you can learn something from everybody.
And yeah, you learn from everybody. Everybody has a different fight style and everything. So
you know who we sparred his first time of all people?
Who?
Chubbs.
It
wasn't Chubbs.
No?
It was this black dude from Hereford, or not Dumas.
From
Pampa. He's under that one gym.
Okay, I know what gym you're talking about.
I think he
forgot
had
the
like
name.
2 years experience.
Okay.
I don't
Dang.
remember though.
Yeah, it's hard, especially when you go in there for the first time. You spar somebody with like experience like that. It's humbling for
mind
sure.
You, I was in that corner like looking like this, and mind you, he's looking at me like this, like, you fucking ready? Get down on nerves.
You're like, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Don't make him mad.
Don't make him mad.
Then I heard Martin go. That's all I saw.
Yeah. There's no turning back, and it's that same feeling in a fight.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're getting your hands wrapped, you're like, there's no turning back after this. After they mark your hands are sealed for war. Like there's no turning back. And then in MMA, it's when they shut that cage, there's like,
you can't.
You know, there is no turning back at all. You ain't got no option. Like you can't just hop out of there. You just gotta face the fire. Yeah, same with everything else and any competition really. Like once you get there, you're there, you know.
But fighting though, it's like another level, because you're fighting, trying to kill each other.
Yeah, it's another
intense.
level. Yeah, it's intense for sure.
Speaking of MMA, are you gonna have another MMA fight, or is there?
I'm open to it. Like I said, like I've been focused on boxing. I fell in love with it. I love MMA. That was like where wrestling started. Whatever. MMA was great, but I fell in love with boxing because I was like, I don't have to worry about somebody snapping my legs in half and this and that, which I love ground game too, but I'm open to it. It's fun. I love it. I love the art of it. I love just fighting in general. You know what I mean? In the cage, not on the streets.
Which is okay too if you want to fight on the streets.
My stomach's killing me right now.
You drink coffee? I'm just kidding.
I don't know what I ate yesterday, but it's been killing me all day today.
Oh man.
That's why he's been quiet.
So, all right, I'm gonna head out.
I'll take a pause, or you wanna wait for him?
He's gonna take a longer time probably.
Yeah, like, y'all don't wait on me.
Check the microphone.
Oh no.
That's our beatboxing.
God bless.
Yeah, like the last PFC fight, there was the very first fight. The dude went for a takedown and he just went in all like careless, really. And he kind of threw himself, and the other guy like stepped to the side, and like he uses the other guy's own weight to push him over.
To throw him over.
And when he tried to break his fall, he landed and his elbow was like all the way on this side.
He hyperextended his elbow.
Yeah, like it was turning, like it was like pushing out the
Ouch.
skin like that. It looked fucking nasty. And then after that, he couldn't
At
do shit. It's
PFC?
a ground and pound, yeah.
Oh heck
love it.
no.
Speaking of, it's a promo code. Promo code
or
TFS 806.
TFS
Use it,
806.
please, so you can get stands.
On the website, not the app. Yeah, come on now.
For pay-per-views, tickets, and the app.
Damn
And
right.
merch.
Y'all heard it first.
Come on
The
now.
cameo? Shit.
That shit feels weird as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Hey, shout out Johnny and Luis though, for sure, for the sponsor and the promo code though. For sure.
So what was your first fight like? The first time you got in the ring, or the first time that you competed? Or either one. Like tell us the full story of how it happened and then what was going through your mind and everything.
Okay. Well, there's different things I've competed in too, you know. So, like, I feel like my wrestling helped me with competition because I was used to just big crowds and not really paying attention. It's just me and my opponent, you know. So it helped me whenever I did start fighting and stuff. And then, like, say, jiu-jitsu competitions, I wasn't so nervous, like I said, because wrestling. But when my first MMA fight, I was very nervous because I didn't really have my boxing established like it is now. I had my ground game to fall back on, and I had basic, just basic 1, 2, 3, like just basic punches. But I wasn't so confident in my stand-up at the time. I was just like, let's do it. This is how I'm gonna learn, and see where I'm at. So that, and it was a collegiate wrestler at that I first fought.
Was it the one from the girl that was from Ukraine?
No.
It was before that?
Yeah, this was, I think, in 22. She was from Oklahoma.
Okay.
But yeah, so that one was nerve-wracking. And then my first boxing match, after the MMA, I did kickboxing. That one, I was confident in that one. I had, Siege, CJ Casares, the Casares brothers. No? Anyway, I had him and his brother and his dad, Christopher Casares, in my corner. They were like running my fight camp for that kickboxing match, and they helped me so much with that. So I felt really confident for that one. I ended up winning that fight. Fast forward to boxing, I was like really nervous for the boxing match, just cause like it was so different. I can't take nobody down if things go wrong, you know what I mean? So I was nervous for that one. That girl I was fighting, it's funny, I was in the bathroom before our match, and I heard them talking about me. She was like, basically she was like, some lady was asking her who she's fighting. She was like, I'm fighting this girl named Nadia. And I was in the stall all listening, like, what is she gonna say? And she was like, yeah, but I got it. I ended up winning that fight, and that was a confidence booster too. Just when you hear something like that, it's like, oh, it gets to you. You gotta it's all mental from there. You're like, you just gotta be mentally strong. Just starting off in competition, like I feel like I was nervous for almost every fight, and it's normal. Like even now, I still feel the nerves, but I just always tell myself like nervous is normal. Like my opponent is just as nervous as me. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't let it consume me, and then I try not to think about it. Like the day of my fight, I just try to act like it's just another day. you know, and just relax and chill. Because anytime I sit there and think about it, then my heart starts racing, I start sweating, and then I'm like, okay, I start pacing back and forth. I'm like, I need to sit my ass down and stop thinking about it, you know. So I learned my lesson. I don't do that no more, but yeah, so I've kind of like grown to it and just learned how to be calm, you know, and just soak it all in, just be calm, don't let anything get to my head. So whenever it's time, you know, I'm just calm, composed, in the right state of mind, and just, you know, I feel good. I don't want to be all like jittery or anything like that. That's the worst feeling.
That's how I was for my fight that week of at work. As soon as I started thinking about it, my hands would get all sweaty, my heart beat.
Yeah, it's, everybody feels that. Everybody, no matter what they say.
Yeah.
Everybody feels that. We're human, you know what I mean? You're going out there and just you're challenging yourself. Yeah. You know, both of y'all are. So I don't want to hear. I hate when people say, "Oh no, I'm not nervous." You've been nervous. You have those moments. You know what I mean? Like we're all human.
Like what helped me calm down was I just thought of it like I'm okay with losing. Like obviously I want to win, but as long as I fight my hardest, it don't matter what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And that helped me calm down like a motherfucker. Like that day up, I was chilling. I was listening to like the Curious George theme song and shit, trying to relax.
Especially your first fight, you're like, what do I have to lose?
Yeah.
You know, like what I have to lose. I think it'd be different maybe if you're like 10-0, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be way different.
Yeah, it'd be way different.
You have to win.
Even like right now in boxing, I'm 0-1, so it's like I gotta win this next fight. You know, I can't be sitting on 2 L's. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I'm already sitting on 1. But yeah, it's not a good feeling. To sit on an L, damn, that shit hurts. But it kind of just motivates me. Like, damn, I gotta get this win. I ain't got no choice but to win. So like, work my ass off. So I have no excuse. And if I lose, then it's just she was a better fighter that night. But
so you do everything you could to win already.
Huh?
Like you do everything you can already to win. Like you couldn't have done anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is there any difference in your training now?
No, I would say I run a lot more. I'm sparring a lot more. In my training camps, like we're sparring a lot. Let's see. I've learned throughout the years, like what kind of like with my dieting and everything, like how to cut weight a little bit easier, and just learning things about my body. You know what I mean? Just like what I can eat, what's good on my body, and what, you know, because certain things bloat me, certain things put weight on me really fast, and certain things don't. So it's like, it's like I'm constantly learning. You know what I mean?
Like a learning game, basically.
Huh?
Like a learning game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, what was the biggest like thing you had to get over, or insecurity you had to get over when it came to fighting?
I would say probably myself and my own head. I think that's where it all starts. It is where it all starts in your mind and your mindset, how you're thinking, you know, and it all starts from there. So it's just being just unbreakable, just like nothing's gonna break my spirit, and just being strong in spirit. Like just try to be the strongest I am in spirit, and that's what helps me. And no matter like the obstacle, how big the fight is, who it is, it's just all in the mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Does that also like carry into your personal life?
Oh yeah, that's in everything and all around life, you know, when it comes to family, just everything in general, you know. Just try to be a good person all the way around, you know. I know
Unless
I talk shit to you sometimes and, you know, call you names, but, you know, it's all love in this way.
Well deserved.
Until we get in the ring.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's a different kind of friendship whenever y'all are in there fighting each other, hitting each other. I had never had a friend I had never had somebody I hit and we were friends after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like someone you fight that you're not mad at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like if somebody hit me, I'm gonna be pissed off at you. But in here, I don't. I'm not pissed off at you.
What do you think is like the biggest thing people get wrong? People that don't fight, and they look at people that fight. What's something that they always get wrong?
You know what? That's funny you say that because you know what I hate whenever I say I lose a fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've lost a few fights. When people say, oh, I would have done this, or
Oh, yeah.
you should have done this. Well, get your fucking ass in there and show me what I should have done.
Easier said than done, bro.
Yeah.
It's easy to
I
say
hate
shit
when
on the
people
couch.
say that. Like, and it's usually people like family, you know, that, you know, and I feel like family could be your biggest critic sometimes. Like, especially in a sport like this. Like,
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
yeah, you know how many people box and what your chances are. We'll see how far you get, you know. Oh, you lost.
Or like even like when you're in here and your coach is telling you the strategy, and then you go home and they're like, you're gonna do this and make sure you do this and all. Like I was
Right.
telling Jose would always tell me I have a great body shot, so that my parents would be like, what are you gonna do in the fight? And I tell them. Like, make sure you throw that body shot in the first round. As soon as you start, just throw that motherfucker. And I'm like, no.
They
that's
don't
not
know.
How, yeah, they don't know.
Yeah, my mom was like, you need to go in there and just swing, just go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like a street fight. Because people, they enjoy watching street fights. But nobody really understands the beauty of boxing, like
the
the art of
discipline,
it.
yeah.
You know, it's not, you're not just going in there and fighting and swinging arms. There's a reason behind every punch, you know, and there's a reaction and there's, you know, it's
Like
it's
setting them up to walk into that punch.
yeah, like a chess game, you know.
yeah.
But people don't. Not everybody understands chess or boxing, so it's like just average people. They don't know.
Like,
no,
but
people. I feel like people
don't
like
know.
MMA because it's more gory. I guess there's.
Yeah.
You know, you get to see people get choked out and stuff like that. And
Get
people are
kicked
like,
in the
"Oh, I could
face
do
and
that. I
shit.
could throw somebody on the ground and pound them."
It's not
No,
that
it's
easy.
not that easy.
Even people that are stronger than you, if you know the technique, they can't overpower you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But there's been times where I'm like, cause I didn't really get to train as much as like they did here.
Right.
I only trained for a little bit
Yeah.
because I couldn't pay for it. But
It's alright. We all been
TFS?
there. We all
But-
been there.
TFS
before I
LLC?
came in here, I would put gloves on and just fight over in like the neighborhoods.
Or in my garage too.
Yeah,
I
or
bits
in
for
the
him.
garage would spar. I'd spar with them.
I held bits for him a couple times.
So,
in the
so
garage.
that was your fresh meat.
Yeah.
He was your fresh
Not
meat.
even. I was nice about it.
Yeah, he
I wasn't
never
an
really
asshole
went too
like
hard
some
on me.
No.
people.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Like
the
some
only
people,
person
like
that
some
really
people,
hurt me,
She didn't even hear me.
like on purpose, was Dion.
Oh, Dion.
Fuck yeah.
Dion hit me.
Tell
Dion
him,
get
tell
some
him.
good shots in.
You're right there.
You want
bro.
me to say it?
Yeah, tell him. Bro.
So one time we had just got done training, and we were sitting over there putting our stuff up, and Dion was like, "Lalo, let me give you a body shot."
Mind you, it's
A
my
body
birthday.
shot?
Yeah.
Mind you, it was my
Just
birthday too.
A random.
for his
Oh, okay.
birthday.
For your birthday.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
say shit for that exact reason. Gotta want to get fucking
Yeah.
good.
And I was like, Dion, it's his birthday. So he's like, oh, you got a body shot. So he fucking got his glove right. He got both of them on. And he threw the first one. And when he threw the first one, he missed on purpose. So he let it out of the air. And as soon as it breathed out, he hit him right to the...
Poker face like
Dang.
a motherfucker.
Those
You can
body
And I
shots.
was chasing another after that.
Dang.
He was like, bro, I'm good, bro. And then he sits down.
Oh,
That held it
shit.
in,
You're like, I gotta sit down.
Don't stop playing,
Oh my gosh, those body shots are no joke.
Hell
I
no.
used to like watch and be like, I could take a body shot, and you don't know till you're in there and it
Yeah,
happens to
because
you.
it's not like it hurts. It's like it
Your
makes
body.
your body weak.
your
shuts
body
down.
shuts down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shuts down. Like Nate also took advantage of me when I was fresh meat. I went with you.
The whole shit.
No homo.
Fresh meat.
Y'all putting names out there today.
Nah, he knows.
He knows, Nate, if you're watching this,
Nate,
you know
We're gonna have
putting
it in a
an
couple
autumn.
weeks.
You're
I gotta
next.
get my get back on the podcast.
That's funny. You know what, Nate? I seen he was gonna spar this guy the other day, and Israel was watching him, and I guess that guy folded and turned around, and Nate was like, "Oh no, it's okay. Like, come on, we could keep going." And Israel was like, "No, he's done. He's done. Get out."
Shit. He bitched out.
Hey, Nate's strong though.
He hits hard as shit.
He hits hard. Yeah, that's
so
for
that,
sure.
That day, my first time sparring, I went with you, and then I went with Nate at the end.
gosh.
And this motherfucker, and they had, I guess, Martin had just taught him the lateral step, lateral step and the body shot. So this motherfucker put me in the corner and did that shit to me.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it landed, and I poker face. But you could tell, like, I shut down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he made me walk into another one.
Oh my
On the second one, I
gosh.
took a knee. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
was like, fuck that.
They're no
But
joke.
it's like a shock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like a switch.
Have you got hit with the body shot? You have? By who?
Dion.
Dion too? He got you too?
Yeah, but he told me like he had his glove on and he was like, let me hit you with a body shot. He was standing there. He was like,
He's
I
adamant,
was
huh? He wants to
instigating
hit
it.
somebody with the body shot.
It was outside at your house.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I've been hit in the
mic.
body like before.
The microphone.
Oh, I've been hit in the body before. I'm acting fresh, bro. I know, but I've been hit in the body before, like in rounds, but it wasn't ever like anybody that knew how to box. It was just like in the streets. And I knew it made you like, you know, eventually it hurt like a lot.
Yeah.
But like in the moment it didn't. So I was like, you know what? I could take maybe just one. And he was like, he got right there, liver shot, right? And he was like, I'm not gonna hit you hard. I'm just gonna have like good technique. I'm just gonna do it like slow. And he goes,
That's all it takes. Good
yeah.
technique. A perfect
that's
shot.
all it took. He didn't even hit me hard. It was just perfect technique.
Just, yep, that's
Yeah,
all it
and
And it
is.
hurt bad.
When Izzy taught me that 45, I was trying to like practice it during the day. So at the time I used to work at the bank, and I used to always fuck with this one dude called Jose. So I walked by him one time, Jose. I walked by him one time and I did that little shit to
Yeah.
like right here, just a technique. He was like, "Oh, that shit hurt." I was like, "Bro, it's just technique."
And it was
bro."
just a little
Yeah.
touch. It hurts.
I didn't even mean to hurt him. It just just technique.
Yeah, it hurts for real. It's funny. Y'all do that to adult. I did that to my daughter, just playing. Just playing. She's 8 years old. I'm like, get in your boxing stance, because she knows her basic boxing stance, 1, 2, 3, whatever.
Yeah.
Doing her mitts. And then she had her elbows out. And so I
So
like,
took advantage?
yeah, I just tapped in. She's like, oh, Mom, I'm done. I'm not doing this with you no more. I was like, I'm so sorry. I did not, like, I just touched it, you know, but then I'm like, damn, I did her dirty. She won't get me back one day.
One day.
Yeah, hopefully she don't. Because, like, I know, hopefully she don't. She's an athlete from hell. Like, my daughter, she's got that from me. Like, she is just, she motivates me. Like, she inspires me, you know? Like, it's crazy. I feel like she's just an old soul. But, she, like, with her wrestling and everything, she's like just like me, just very determined. She's strong as hell. She does pull-ups like nothing. She does like one day we're doing push-ups. I thought she was gonna do maybe 20, 30. This girl did 200 push-ups, perfect push-ups. Like, yeah, and she was sore for like the next 4 or 5 days. But I was like, damn, like I did 30. she kept going, and I was just like, wow. So she has like some kind of inner strength in her. But yeah, she's I hope she don't get me back. I'm like, I'm not ready. Like when she's a teenager, because my mom used to whip me when I was a teenager. Like if I talk back or something, I don't want to whip my daughter, but if I have to spank her ass, I will. You know, like. But then again, I'm like, damn, she's gonna be a monster when she's a teenager. You know what I mean? I told my mom, we were talking about this the other day. I was like, I'm just gonna have to put it on her if she wants to hit me. If she hits me, I'm gonna have to put it on her and put her in her place. No, I'm just kidding. I think I was like, damn, this bitch is crazy.
The forbidden life.
The forbidden
No,
life.
she's a good girl. I think she's gonna, you know, just be good. Wrestling instills that, you know. You ain't gonna be talking crazy to nobody. But she's scary. Yeah, I don't want to fight her.
Have you ever been like concussed or anything? Or been dazed real bad where you're like, fuck, I'm about to pass out in front of everybody?
Not in a fight.
Not in a fight?
No, not in a fight. Not in sparring. I've been hit in sparring where I've seen like a little bit of stars, but and you know who hit me and made me see stars? Nate.
Yeah.
Nathaniel.
He hits hard as shit.
He does. He made me see stars, and I didn't spar him for a good minute because of that. Now I spar him. I pick and choose when to spar him. When I'm feeling good, I'm like, all right, Nate, let's go. Let me see where I'm at.
Nate got really good since
He's gotten
like,
good.
in the last year. He improved the fuck ton.
Yeah, he's been training. He's here a lot, you know, so I love that. You know, because Nate's been with us since like day one, since we opened the gym. And he's been dedicated, been big part of the gym too. So yeah, props to Nate.
Shout out Nate.
Shout out Nate.
Tattoos.
Yeah, shout out Nate.
Shout the tab.
Nate dog. Yeah, tattoos. He does tattoos. I don't know his username. Chavez.
Tapman?
You're Nathaniel Travis.
Tatman. Oh, okay.
Tapman
I'll
on
put it
Snap.
like right here
Whoa,
on the screen, right here.
do you
We
like
could cut
conspiracy
it.
theories?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
really talk much about it. I mean, like, I believe aliens are real. I do. That's one thing I do believe, conspiracy-wise. Do y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all believe in aliens?
Aliens?
Okay,
I feel like
Aliens?
I'm like, yes and no. It depends.
I think
It
there's
depends
aliens out there.
which theory.
I think
of
they're under
aliens.
the ocean. Ever
Yeah.
since I seen that one video of like the world under the ocean, I
The
can't get
Hollow
that
Earth
out of my head.
Hollow
Now I'm
Earth?
like, oh whoa.
What
Because
do
before
you
I
speak
seen
of?
that, I was like, eh. But after I seen that, I was like, oh shoot. I don't know. There's more out there than I thought.
Have you heard of Project Bluebeam?
Yeah, I heard of it, but I didn't really look too much into it.
I think what it is, not like I could be wrong, but like they're gonna use like holograms to like fake alien invasion. So whenever they fake that invasion, that they're gonna try to have a one world order, have all the humans come together,
That is crazy.
and there'll be like one world government.
Oh, what would y'all do? Like, would we have any? Like, do they like? I don't know. That's crazy.
What would you do in
Because
that
imagine
situation?
seeing a big ass hologram, like you don't know it's a hologram, it looks
You know
real.
what's crazy? I had a dream like that. Like, it's probably been like 5 months ago, but and I don't really remember my dreams, but I remember this one. I remember in my dream, me and my daughter were in this place. I was like paying a loan or something. And I look outside, and it looked like you said, like a hologram, comets and like fireballs coming
Yeah.
down, and like it looked crazy. Like it was crazy. I remember grabbing my daughter and running in my dream, and I didn't know where to go. But that's one dream that stuck with me, and it was just getting closer and closer. So I don't know. That's crazy that you say that.
You know how in the Bible it says how,
Wow.
Yes, God bless.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's wild.
you know how in the Bible it says that in the end times, the kids will have visions and adults will
Yeah.
have dreams. I remember.
I
that shit.
remember.
You told me
Whoa.
that. Because I had a crazy dream too a couple of weeks ago, like
brought
2
it
weeks
up.
ago.
Did you?
We talked
So
about
like, it was about God, but before leading up to it, it had nothing to do with God. That's what's crazy.
Wow.
So it was me and her. We were going to lunch, and we were like in the fancy ass cafeteria, and the elevator was like the size of this whole room. It was big as shit, like from the movies. And then we get to the cafeteria, and there's like cafeteria ladies, but it's like Twin Peaks, and they're like wearing like the nurse outfits and shit. But we didn't think anything of it. Like we look at her like, what the fuck? And then like we kept walking, and I seen this person I used to work with, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And all this, and she was like, oh, I need the money. Like I've been going through it, and the people that run the place have money and they're greedy and all this shit. And so after she left, she sat back down at the table in the cafeteria, and we were both talking how a couple weeks ago we were talking about how the world is like so pleasure driven, how everything revolves around pleasure and greed.
Right.
And there's people on the other side that don't have money, that barely have anything, and they need the
Right.
money, so they're willing to do damn near anything for it.
Right.
And there's people over here controlling it. So we started
Yeah.
talking about that, and then my dream like switched like that, and it was like a white room. It was like an older man, and he was wearing a suit, and he was like well spoken. Like when he spoke, like you could feel it.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What's it gonna be, Jonathan? The time of the Lord is coming soon. Are you gonna be celebrating?" And then like I got shaken out of my sleep and like woke up. It was like 4:30 in the
Damn.
morning.
Did you go get baptized that next day?
I already got
Like,
baptized years ago.
Go
You
out.
what? You got baptized this year?
No, like 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I've
Okay,
been
cool.
religious, but I just don't like to show it as much because I don't want to like shove it down people's throats, you know?
Oh, shove it.
Shove it.
Shove it. Make them eat
I
it.
don't want to preach to the choir.
Make them eat it, I said.
But I feel like that was God in my dream.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the way it shook me, and then I woke up at 4:30, and I stayed up like the whole day. Didn't feel tired or nothing.
Oh, really?
It was weird.
Wow. That is crazy. You were one of the chosen ones for the
Hell.
dream.
You're a prophet, bro.
You didn't even know. Yeah,
did.
that's wild. Now you gotta come
He's a
out here
Jew.
and do God's work.
Got to work
Yeah.
with my hands.
Yeah, just go out there and tell people.
Salud.
Silent.
Silent.
See, I told you. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, what's another conspiracy theory you believe in?
Of
Or are you religious? Do you believe in the Bible and everything?
course.
Do you
Yeah.
have any theories, religious theories, that you like? Just think about, not that you necessarily believe in.
Not really. That's a good question. I'm trying to think of like one that I don't know. I don't know one like a religious theory. Like, you have an example? I don't know.
Like for example, that's a lot. I gotta think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
know. Like this. Like I'm not sure.
Where are you gonna start at?
Well, I was thinking about the one where it was how all the truth, all the other religions were based off the real religion. But like I don't want to say which one's the real one, you know?
Right.
Because I don't want to make people feel
Right.
uncomfortable.
Say it,
You know what I'm
who cares?
saying?
No, yeah, no, I
Because
understand
I
that.
don't even know which one's the real one. I'm still in between
Yeah,
states.
just believe what you believe in.
But there's like for example, every religion has I guess a form of like Jesus Christ.
Right.
So they say that the devil created religions on earth with truths hidden in between the lies.
Right.
So
Yeah.
people
To
would
every
fall
good
for
lie,
it.
there's a little bit of truth in
Yeah,
it.
to
Right.
every good lie, there's a little bit of truth.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I didn't really. I mean, I understand. Like, yeah, it brings some curiosity there.
Like-
Because there's many different religions, you know, and we all believe something.
Yeah.
There's different stories.
There's crazy ones.
So yeah, I just just stick with what I grew up learning and knowing,
Yep.
you know, because that's like what's true to my heart and how I believe. So I try not to just go and I don't know. I don't,
I feel like you can take a lot of things out of Christianity.
Oh, yeah,
Like if God
100%.
created the universe, and then you think about like do you believe in the law of attraction and all that kind of stuff?
Law of attraction.
Like what you speak will eventually come back to light, and you'll
Yes.
attract those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like based on
Yeah.
like
Well, it's crazy,
What you
yeah,
do.
because Israel
Yeah.
has spoke so much into me. You know,
Yeah.
when I first started fighting, he was like, "Whenever you're gonna turn pro when you're like 26."
oh shit.
He told me, and he kept telling me that, like, and I was like, 26 is coming. It's right around the corner. I'm getting closer and closer. And sure enough, by the time I turned 26, I'm like, I'm ready. It wasn't like whenever I turned 26, I'm like, oh shit, I got to turn pro. No, I didn't even think about it. It just kind of happened. It just happened that
Yeah.
way. And then I look back and I'm like, damn, I turned pro at 26. You know, so it's
Yeah.
like, and it's like little things he speaks over me, and it's like it happens. Like
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, it happens, and it's just so crazy to me because there's been so many things, and it's always positive. You know, so. I do believe in that because it's happened for me. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like the Bible says, you speak life, and like what your words are the most powerful thing
Right? Yeah.
that
I
you
believe.
have. Like you can speak life, or you could put somebody down with your words.
Oh yeah, I try to speak life into everybody.
And so like, or even like meditating. The Bible says meditate so you can connect with God.
Oh
And so
yeah.
the religions that the whole religion is based around meditating, and that's how you reach enlightenment. You become a God.
Right.
And shit.
Like Buddhist.
Like Buddhists. And so like back to like what you were saying, how the devil uses all these truths and puts them in. They
And-
use a truth,
yeah.
plants a seed here, and now they grow this whole other religion. But they're taking something from Christianity, and now people are saying, "Oh, all the religions are the same because they all have similarities." But if that's the case, then no shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that's something me and Axel talked about for years.
Yeah.
Like, especially with the Quran after I got done, like, studying it a little bit.
Yeah.
It, like, blew my mind.
What
crazy.
were you studying?
I
You know what
kind
the
of went
Quran
into, like, the Quran. It's basically
Yeah.
like a Bible.
Yeah.
It's the Bible for Muslims.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
But,
So
like, what really, like, got to me was the overall, like, message it was giving was that everything's, like, connected. Like, if once you die, you know how in Christianity it's either go up or down.
Yeah.
in that, it's like you become part of this bigger being. Like, so it's like what you learned in life will be also part, like all your knowledge and everything will be part of this bigger being. So it's
That's interesting.
it's like everything's connected. Like a fly could be flying 50,000 miles away from here, and it affects something here. You know, like everything has a
That's
purpose.
what the Bible
Everything
says
has
too, how everything is
Yeah.
connected.
Right.
Like the book of Job, you know how it says, like, you know, Satan is not the actual devil. Satan is the one that's opposed. So whoever that was, it says Satan, right? That went with God when they were having a council in heaven, and like he told him Job, and God was bragging about this guy Job, because he's a good servant, he's faithful and everything, and the devil was like, if he only does that because he has everything, he has his life right, he has his farm, his kids, his family, everything. He has everything he wants in life. It's the only reason he worships you, and he's such a good servant. It's like if you take everything away, he's gonna turn his back on you.
Yeah.
So God was like, take everything away, just don't hurt him, don't touch him. So he burned his house down. His kids rebelled against him, and then they died too in the fire. His wife was like, how could you worship this God, and turned her back on him.
She died too.
And then she died too. And then he was like going through it, and all these other people were like, well, you must have done something wrong or whatever. But he never cursed God. He would just be like, I cursed the day I was born. Like, why would I be born into this, you know?
Right.
And then one day he demanded God to tell him why he suffered. And instead of showing him, oh, well, the devil came and he fucking told me, you know, he showed him the universe and showed him how complicated everything is. And pretty much made him feel insignificant. Like, who am I to question God?
Right.
And then after that, he learned his lesson. He learned an even more valuable lesson, and he never questioned God. And then God gave him everything he had and more.
Right. Yeah.
Like, as a gift.
Yeah, I don't question God. I feel like one thing that really tested my faith was when I lost my dad. That was so hard. I was pregnant with my daughter. I was almost due, and that was like a test for me. I just leaned into God more, and like I was like, I told myself, because I knew he was sick. I told myself, like, I'm not gonna blame God. No matter what happens, I can't be like, I'm not gonna ever say why God, like, because I know it's all for a reason.
Everything is
So
connected.
yeah, so that really helped me a lot. Yeah, it helped me a lot when I lost him. Like, I just had to lean on God's word and everything. So I feel like I take that into everything, though. I've never been like, why God? Maybe when I was younger, yeah, but now that I understand life in a different way and cherish,
wise and everything.
yeah, I just understand, like, now I understand more these Bible verses. When I was younger, I could understand to an extent, but now I see like the deeper meaning. After going through life, you understand it in a different way. So
Yeah, it comes with wisdom.
Yeah, and we you know, we all struggle in different ways.
Like that one quote that says, this too shall pass. And then there was a story of some, I don't know who it was, like a king or something, but they were like, bring me a quote that I can read when I'm happy in good times or when in the worst of times. There's this too shall pass. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we should all take that in, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
If not, come get a body shot.
Do you? Oh.
This too shall pass.
Do you have like a quote that's like very impactful to you?
I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I feel like that's like a basic one that everybody knows. Like, everybody knows that one. I feel like that's really one that, you know, I could do all things, you know.
Yeah.
Just don't stray away. And we all do, you know. We all have moments where we stray away, and but as long as you come back and just try to be faithful to God and live right, just be good people, you know.
Be humble, like
Yeah,
Jesus.
humble.
Be humble
Yeah, I
like
don't want to be one of those cocky people. I'm not. I'm not cocky. Am I cocky?
Yeah.
You
Very
think
much.
so? Oh, okay. He might feel that way after I done beat him up.
Ah,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
There's headgear and
Yeah,
gloves.
it's been a while. Don't forget, Jonathan. I've been sparring. I'm just playing. Don't mean to
I
put
just
you
gotta
on the
run a little bit,
spot.
get back in shape, and
He's
I'm
like,
good.
I didn't want to make this about please. Let's not make it about about that.
Watch out,
Hell
bro.
nah.
You're going to
You
go up
notice how
against
we
the pro.
You notice how y'all came in sweats and our shoes, and you came out dressed up.
Yeah, I did. But I dressed up today because I felt good this morning. I woke up feeling good. Went for a run. We ran 4 miles this morning, and I just felt good. And I don't dress up. Y'all don't ever see me dressed up. Like, I'm always in joggers. If y'all see me outside, like at Walmart or something, I'm in workout clothes. Like, never. But if I feel good and I have time, I'm gonna dress up. But I'm just busy. I work. I clean houses, so I'm like super busy. Clean houses, train, just try to juggle all that. But so shout out to everybody that supports me on this journey. There's a lot of people that have stuck with me since day one. Just like family, friends, and just the people that have sponsored me like throughout the journey. Like my sister, she's a good sponsor, Victoria Baldera's Insurance. If you need insurance, holla at your girl. Wet-ass Caps, Jennifer, she's freaking amazing. If y'all need a sponsor, she might sponsor y'all. So yeah, shout out to her. She's great. She has a whole bunch of cool caps. I've shared her stuff on Facebook.
Is she the one that was in your training last week?
Yeah, so I've been trying to bring her and train and get her in here, and she's loving it. So I'm glad that I can impact her in that way. Lifted Smoke Shop in New Mexico. Let's see. Sorry, I haven't. Oh, Tim Rodriguez at Street Toyota. He's amazing. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going blank right now. I have them all on the back of my shirt, too. Oh, Marta with the Lash and Beauty Loft. She's amazing. She does lashes, and her daughter does nails. So y'all go follow them on Facebook. And I think those are like my main sponsors for this camp, or this camp. So shout out to them, and then shout out to y'all. Like, y'all are doing great things out here. This is like a positive movement right here. Y'all are doing something not just for yourselves, just for the community, for the 806. So best of wishes to y'all and y'all's podcast.
Very much.
I'll go support y'all and share y'all stuff and all that. But yeah,
It goes both ways.
I see y'all share a few of my things. I see. I see y'all out here.
Are you gonna do the women's class after this one again?
I'll probably do another one, and I'll see. I was, really originally I was just gonna do one, but just seeing them, like, they love it. And I already have some, like, are you gonna do another one, please? Like, I hope you do another one. So it kind of motivates me, like, I want to do it for them, not for me, because if I could have it, I won't wake up until 6 o'clock, 6:30 to get the kids ready. It's hard waking up early. Like, it's so hard because our classes are at 5:15 in the morning. So I wake up by 4, get ready. By the time I get here, it's like 4:50, and then just set up and just be ready for everybody to get here. So maybe another one. Most likely another one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Well, appreciate you for being here.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me. I enjoyed it. I had fun. This wasn't as bad as I thought. Well, not that I was gonna be like, this is bad. No, I mean, I'll be like, my nervous